Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of a new series we're going to be starting here on the Shadow Kingdoms server. We're going to be calling Towny Tours. Yeah, that's right, I am here playing on Shadow Kingdoms. We have a Towny server where people are claiming plots, building towns, and there are some amazing buildings being created, some amazing towns coming up. And so I thought I'd spend a few minutes making a few videos showing you guys just what has been achieved so far. And in this episode we're going to start with what is in fact my town. This, everybody, is Lockish. Now, you might notice this little area here is a wee bit scruffy. This was where we started our humble beginnings, and to be honest, it needs a good tidy up. But you can see here behind me, we have the map, and we are here. Down in that left corner, you can see there's a lot of building going on. Now, we do have a larger second project that's happening up there in the top corner, but we're not going to have a look at that today because that's still in development and top secret. So for now, let's have a look around and see what we can find. First of all, yikes, let's not pay attention to Spyro's ugly thing up there. That's not representative of the builds we can find here. Honestly, there are far better. So let's move on. And here we go. The first little build, isn't this cute? I think this is great. And this has only just been built as far as I know, and I don't even know who built it. But it's great. Look at it. What a crazy looking chimney there. Wow. It's not often that you see builds that genuinely do something that you've not seen before, but I've got to admit, that is definitely it. Look at that. Noxican. Well done, Noxican. Done a great job. Let's go a bit further. Oh, look. Hey, it's my house. Yes, this was one of the first buildings built in Lockish when we first began a few months ago. It's nothing particularly special, I don't think. I'm reasonably proud of it, though. Don't look inside, though. No interior. I'm rubbish at doing interiors. I always forget. And there are some strange builds here. I'm not quite sure what this is, but hey, points for effort. What a weird building. Look at this. What? Anyway. We've got a lot of different areas, and I will admit this is going to be a slightly confusing tour if you're trying to navigate the place. But let's go for it. First of all, this is what used to be the jungle, and we have some slightly more modern builds here. Someone likes swimming, obviously. A bit of a diving board there. It's not a bad building. It's a little bit on the woody side in the walls, but hey, why not? It's a modern build. It works. Some interesting flat roof stuff going on here. Again, it's quite small, quite humble, but you know what? It works. I like it. It's a bit different. I haven't seen many buildings that look like that before. And then we come through the Torii gates. Don't know why there's a Torii gate here. It doesn't look very Japanese, but it looks good. And somebody here is a gardener. Check this out. Beautiful. And I love this build. It looks really nice. Lots of detail. See those little subtle bits of stair blocks where you need vines, little walkways out the front that just make it feel like a real building. Look at that. Renovations, hee hee. Someone's having fun with the signs there. I just think this is great. Makes a real good use of the chunks here. We have claims, plot claims of 32 by 32 here, so you get 4 chunks each per plot. So plenty of space to build. And look at this. Ooh. Again, very different. I've not seen a build like this before, using some interesting use of the jungle wood there and the jungle logs. It's a nice, dainty little house. Look at that. Tiny. Looks like it's a pet home. No humans, only animals here. And these are some new builds as well. I've not really explored around here much, but look at this. Someone's taken a bit more time over their interiors than I do. Reception desk, checkbooks. Hey, it's a library. Love it. Look at that. Very nice. I approve. Now then, what's behind it? Ooh, these must be new builds. These are some of the newer members on the in the town, and their builds are still in progress. I like it. Look at that. Some very medieval feeling. Good, strong, nice structure there. Really feel like that's going to stand the test of time. A nice roof so far. Looking good. Oh, haha. I'm back down to teeny tiny small. Whose is this? Does it say? Does it say? Ooh, Sentai. I love it. Feels a little bit hobbity, a little bit small and dainty. A little bit of gardening going out the back there. And ooh, look at this. I just love how every single build here looks completely different. No one's copying off the next guy. Everyone's got their own unique styles. And look at this. Yeah, I think it really fits in with the edge of the jungle here. It feels very rural and farm-like. It's brilliant with their little Ooh, the house is over the top of the crops. I'm not sure how they're supposed to grow or not. Don't think they're going to get much sunlight down there, are they? But hey, why not? It's Minecraft. You can go crazy sometimes. So I think we've had a look at the jungle district here. So let's move on. Let's have a look at some of the less modern builds into the more traditional, more medieval builds. Now, I know that the mayors, Runonic and Familycraft have stipulated that they wanted a medieval and fantasy feel to this place. So a lot of these first builds, this was where the first set of buildings went up. They're very much in that medieval style. But again, lots of variation. Look at this. I love it when people do this. I always forget to make the outsides of my house look natural and vibrant and full of growth. But this is lovely. Look at all the balconies and the supports. That looks brilliant. I really like that build. Got a lot of height there. It's nice that there's... Look at this. Look at the skyline. You can tell that there's so many different builders because there's so much going on. Ooh, there's my roof. Let's ignore my roof. Haha. And then look. Dainty wee house here. Lots of growth. Lots of vines. Glitter's house. Glitter, I like it. It's... do you know what? I'm not great with wood roofs, I've got to admit. And some of the roofs on here are great, but oh, hey, look at this. Do you know what? I don't think we're going to look at this for too long, because, guys, I recognise this build. I can see an Andy is Yoda job from a mile off. And this, I think, has been at least heavily inspired by, if not completely copied off Andy. So we're not going to dwell too much on that. Here's a building that isn't quite finished. Now, I know this has been stood from... probably only a couple of weeks into the server starting. So obviously someone got a little bored, which is a shame because it looks great. Look at these great little, well, I say little, huge sticky eye roofs. Again, what an interesting, unique style. I wish I could build roofs like that. That just looks great. I love the little detail there. Looks great. Now we're coming to the edge over here. There's some new developments here, humble little shacks, but I like these things when they're just sitting out here a little bit away from the town. Little farmer's hut here. I just think that just looks really nice. It's not a big build, but it's got a lovely detail. I love that. Now then, where are we? Let's go back this way and have a look at this. I love this. This may be one of my favourite builds. Now, I don't know whether this is original, whether it's been inspired by someone else, but I just love how unique it looks. Look at that. Feels a little bit Skyrim to me. You know what I mean? With that Viking feeling ceilings. Look at that! Indoor trees. Crazy. I would have never thought to do that. And I think that looks really cool. Custom trees are always impressive, I think. I've been trying to do a few over at my big project, which I'm not going to show you this time, but you will see in a future video. And do you know what? They're not bad, but I need practice. Ooh. There's a lot of wood there. Oak and birch. Feels a little bit light for me. I'm not a big fan of oak. But do you know what? That said, again, I think that's a great looking build. Not sure about the glass. Glass on a medieval build. Just feels a little bit wrong. Just feel like that shouldn't be there. But hey, everyone's got their own style. And who am I to judge? There we go. Now then. Woo! Let's have a look over here. Some good builds happening here. I have no idea whose these are, so apologies to everyone for forgetting whose builds are whose. But some great builds here. Look at that. That looks a bit dwarven, doesn't it? Really strong towers. Look at that. Appreciate that. Lovely use of flags again. Ooh, sir! Ooh, sir, I approve, sir. That is a great, strong. Woo! Look at the size of those windows. And quality interior. Mate, you have got to give me some lessons in interior because I could learn a thing or two from you. That looks great inside. Someone is having a right old feast. And then look at this. By far the most fantasy build in the town so far. Look at the size of this floating island with enormous tower. Feels like some powerful magician or mage lives here. Oh, wow. Love that. See, look at this. I love that. You've got 4 chunks to build and someone goes, do you know what? I can still build something massive and impressive even with 4 chunks. And you know what? They've done it. It looks great. There's loads of buildings popping up over here as well. A lot of buildings in progress. Feeling a little bit more similar. This feels like a neighbourhood, doesn't it? It feels like someone's trying to stick to a style, make it feel like a little village of its own. A lot of those similar kind of spruce and stone brick ceilings all over the place. And you know what? Yeah, why not? I like it. It feels coherent. That's a good word, isn't it? Coherent. Ooh, but at the same time, everything's a little bit different. Look, stables. What a great job. Love that. Little details everywhere. What are you doing, cow? No, you can't go in. You're not a horse. Whoa! Crazy coloured sheep. Yes, so we have a little bit of farming going on here for wool. You have to have a little bit of colour in Minecraft sometimes, don't you? And this I believe this was one of the earlier sort of midway builds. I think this was one of the first ones that went up in this little district. And a little on the edge of the sea, we've got a great big lighthouse. I think that's supposed to be. Yeah, why not? That looks great. Again, not fond of the glass. I'm biased though. Do you know what? It's a lighthouse. I suppose it's got to have glass, hasn't it? But look how far we've come. We started right the way over there in sunset. We're going to carry on looking here even though it's going to go dark because I have this amazing enchantment called glowing, which means we're going to have full light no matter what time of day it is, which makes this video much easier to make. And look at this crazy looking sort of gatehouse idea. Very interesting there. I'm not sure how all that stone's been supported on those little wooden legs, but again, it's Minecraft. Ain't no such thing as gravity in Minecraft, is there? I think we've done enough here. There's some little private gardens, loving them. A little bit of terraforming obviously happened here. You know, one of the things I love about Lockish is that it doesn't make those silly square flat plots and make the whole thing just flatten on the same level. There's lots of variation in here. And it makes the town feel much more alive, much more organic. Look at this. Someone's made a little ruin of a building here on the edge of what's going to turn into the desert down here. This is the very southern edge of the town, and I think whoever built this very early on. I think they had plans here for gardens with irrigation channels, but unfortunately they never finished it, and what a shame, because I'm sure that would have been an amazing build. So last wee bits here of the main town, and we have big strong tower. This looks monolithic, doesn't it? Cute little house here. Ooh, a little bit of red glass. Interesting. I like this. Lots of different layers. You see, that makes a build look much nicer, doesn't it? You see, you've got 1, 2, 3 layers. Lots of different roofs. Makes it feel a far cry from those ugly little starter houses you got when you played survival. You know, the tiny little wood or dirt huts. We're a far cry from that now. And look, someone's made an aquarium. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I built these walkways, I believe. These look like mine. Are they mine? I built some of the walkways anyway. I can't remember whether that one's mine, but hey. Obviously, someone has decided they were going to add this pool in underneath it. And you know what? It's great. Add something new and unique. And here we go. Look at this. Towers, turrets, castles. This looks very grand. Great big halls here. I feel like that should have a great big roaring fire and some tables in it for a big Viking feast in there. This feels... must be very dark in there. No windows to see. Whose is this? 13th Phantom Blue Tower. Established 2019. Yeah, well, why not? Looks great. I don't think we can get in because we can't operate those doors. Handy protections in Minecraft in Shadow Kingdoms. We've got locked doors to make sure no one comes in and griefs. Woo! No, I wasn't expecting that. There's a dirt roof to it. It's a bit odd. I feel like that should be fixed, but anyway, here we come to what looks like it should be some kind of mill, isn't it? Brilliant water wheel, and someone's even put the water flowing off it. That looks amazing. Love that. What a great build. Gives you a real feel for who might live here. Probably someone, a baker who's milling the corn in here. Oh, we can actually get in via the roof. Interesting little things here. I don't know what they're quite supposed to be, but they're kind of cool. Oh, shutters! Haha! They've used the newer, I should say, newer blocks there to make shutters. Bit sparse inside though. This feels like a me interior. Nothing in it. But hey, maybe that's a work in progress. And then over here we have, this was, I think, one of the first things up after I built my little house back over there. This is Payload's area. Do you know what, Payload? Your building's getting better, but I think you need to move away from the cobble, mate. There's way too much cobble here. Figure out how to smelt some of that stone and use some of that stone brick. It will make your builds better. Structurally, not too bad. But, you know what? Cobble! Ah! It's horrible. Don't do it. There we go. And look, parrot! Love that. I love when people leave little surprises around the place like that. That looks great. Now, I think we've seen most of the town now. Here we are back at the spawn point. And here you can see the map again. Yay! And we've covered everything. We started here, we've gone all the way around here, we've gone all the way around here, and we've gone all the way back to the middle. And that's it, guys. That is Lockish. Or should I say Lockish so far. It continues to grow day by day. And as I say, we're going to do a whole other video at sometime in the near future when we have a look up here at the new district where some of the really big grand buildings are being built. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Towny Tours by me, MageGraft. If you've enjoyed this, then be sure to leave a like and a subscribe. It really helps me. I'm only just starting and I need all the help I can get. So guys, please, I'd love it if you got behind me and supported the channel. So guys, stay tuned for our next episode, hopefully coming in the next week or two, where we will be looking at some of the other towns here in Shadow Kingdoms. That's been me, MageGraft. Bye bye and see you next time.